And welcome back to the channel, guys. This is season 48, episode 22, and I've called this one, we're at the Harvester, because we are away to Barely Athletic, and we're at the salad bar. It's quite a packed salad bar because there's 3,700 of us squashed into this Harvester, but we're having as much enjoyment as you can from the salad, and Barely Athletic are 10th in the division against Runnymede Rangers, who are second, and this is league game number 14, so it is all to play for. Just to recap, we are playing 7 second team players in this lineup, so we'll see how they do. Okay, and the game kicked off and it was 50-50. I'm thinking perhaps I went too weak for this one. Too many changes in the squad, and my fears were realised because after 33 minutes, Dikembe, he slots, so we are 1-0 down. There's no response going into half-time, so indeed the score is 1-0 to Barely Athletic. So we've got plans for the second half. Don't worry, we will be changing things up, but at the moment we're going out with the original team. So second half kicks off, and it took a little bit of time, but we started to gain more momentum and we were able to utilise it, and boom! Enzioglu, he's scoring regularly. He scores on 60 and it is now 1-1. Now, here comes the super sub. So, Enzioglu off, Romero on, and what a substitution, because 5 minutes later, Romero pops up, 2-1, and indeed that was the result going into full time. Runnymede Rangers 2, Barely Athletic 1, and we go away with all the salad, all the croutony crunchy bits and all the sauces, so that was a good victory for us. So 3 points in the bag, and look at that, it's official. Barely Athletic 1, Runnymede Rangers 2, and we barely got that result, I think. Sometimes I do play weaker teams, and perhaps I do play them too weak because we lost a few points last season, but if you got a substitution set up with Romero, then it's all good. Right, so 55% possession for Runnymede Rangers, 45 for Barely Athletic. Look, they got 4 shots in the whole game, but 3 were on target. But look at the accuracy for Runnymede Rangers. So 11 shots off target, 8 shots on, 19 in total. So that's good from Runnymede Rangers. And one thing I wanted to show you at this game is, if you go into teams, if we scroll down, here's the inspired substitution. Enzioglu off, Romero on. But look at these yellow cards. Yellow cards are beginning to tell. So we're going to have a quick discipline update in this video. But first, let's go to the table. And we can see that Runnymede Rangers, we are top. Southport Superstars, they lost. And they lost to Tigers. So it was Tigers at home to Southport Superstars. Tigers won, Southport Superstars lost. So we are now 3 points ahead of Southport Superstars and 4 points ahead of Tigers. So that's interesting. Brook FC also won, and the rest of the teams won down to, I think, for a second. Aardvark also won. And then at the bottom of the table, basically Into My Pint enters the last 3. Dark Minister, they managed to win, so they are out of the top 3 for ages, but Sestron Juniors and First Vienna seem to be anchored to the bottom. Okay, so let's look at that attendance, that discipline. So if you go to squad, then you can see here you got a player discipline. So let's have a look at that, and the cards are starting to mount up. So Marshall with his recent red card, he's leading the pack on 7. Man, yeah, he gets quite a few yellows. And Romero's not far behind. So it's the strikers that seem to be picking up the cards at the moment. Okay. So that will start to soon be an issue with players starting to get suspensions. So not only do they get tired, it's injury and also suspension. Cool. Right, let's go to match day, where we can see we've got a reserve game, got a friendly game here. So this is the first game of the quarterfinals in the IAG World Cup. So looking forward to that. So Runnymede Rangers are Canada and we are against Argentina. So we've got a fixture on Sunday, and our next fixture for league is on Sunday as well. So we'll review that game tomorrow. Cool. So that's all I want to cover on this vid. So guys, in the comments below, if you've got anything you want to say about what you've seen. Yes, sometimes I do make these changes and I've sailed a little bit close to the wind, but what's your thoughts on that? Stick them down in the comments below, and while you're down there, subscribe, smash the likes, and as always, don't just tune in, join in to itsagole.org. Thanks for watching.